Hi boys and girls, and good morning. It's Miss Burko here with another story to read to you guys. Are you ready? I know I am. Today I'm going to be reading Froggy Goes to the Doctor. Have you all been to the doctor before for a checkup? Were you nervous or excited? All of those feelings are okay, but it's important we get checkups to see if we're doing okay. So, let's see what happens in the story Froggy Goes to the Doctor. This story is written by Jonathan London, illustrated by Frank Remkowitz. Here we go. Froggy goes to the doctor. Froggy woke up. Hooray! He thought. No school today. It's my checkup day. I can get up late. But wait. What if the doctor wants to give me a shot? Froggy, called his mother. What? It's time to get up, dear. I don't want to get up, said Froggy. It's time for your checkup, said his mother. Now. Has there ever been a time when you didn't want to get out of bed? Froggy crawled out of the bed and flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. It's time to see Dr. Mugwort, said his mother. Dr. Mugwort was the wife of Froggy's principal, Mr. Mugwort. I don't want to see Dr. Mugwort, groaned Froggy. I feel fine, see? Froggy hopped onto the table and tried to make a muscle. It's just a checkup, said Froggy's mother. Now go get dressed, and don't forget to brush your teeth and put on clean underwear. So Froggy flopped back to his room to get dressed. Flop, flop, flop. At the doctor's office, they had to sit a long time in the waiting room. Froggy was worried. What if I need a shot? Then in came Frogalina with her mother. Maybe it's someone that he knows from school, Frogalina. Hi, Froggy, said Frogalina. She bounced down and sat right beside him. Froggy scooted away. Frogalina scooted closer. Froggy scooted away and fell off the bench. Bonk! Froggy, said his mother. What? Said Froggy. Sit up, dear, and please sit still. But it was hard to sit still. He made a paper airplane and threw it in the air. Swish! Just as Dr. Mugwort stepped into the room, it circled once, it circled twice. What do you think's going to happen to the paper airplane? Then it hit her smack in the eye. Zow! Oops, said Froggy. Follow me, said Dr. Mugwort. She was not a happy doctor. She told Froggy to step on the scale, measured how tall he was, and then led him and his mother into a room and said, Take off your clothes, Froggy, except for your underwear, and put on this paper gown. The doctor closed the door behind her. Have you gotten weighed and measured at the doctor before? It's fun to know how tall you are. Froggy took off of his shoes, pulled off his socks, unbuttoned his shirt and his pants, and looked down. Oops, cried Froggy. Mom, I forgot my underwear. Froggy's mother laughed. Uh-oh. Silly Froggy. Then she cut holes in a paper pillowcase and made a pair of underpants held together with safety pins. But Mom, whined Froggy, they look like diapers. He quickly pulled on his paper gown. Zeep! Dr. Mugwort came back in. She took his temperature, felt his tummy. Oh, that tickles, said Froggy, and looked in his eyes with a light. Please don't cross your eyes, Froggy. She didn't look in his ears, because he didn't have any ears. Then she looked in his mouth and said, Say ah. Ah. Maybe these are some things that you've done at a doctor's checkup. Ah, said Froggy. Oh, said Dr. Mugwort, and almost fell on the floor. Your breath smells like dead flies. Oops, said Froggy. I guess I forgot to brush. She stood up and rubbed her stethoscope. Now this may feel cold, she said, and pressed it against his back. Yikes! Yelled Froggy. He grabbed the stethoscope and shouted into it. It's freezing! Again, Dr. Mugwort almost fell on the floor. Do you know what a stethoscope is for? What do doctors use a stethoscope for? Do you know? To check your heart. Yeah, see if your heart's working okay and to hear your lungs. See if everything is good to go. Then she said, now Froggy, let's check your reflexes. She tapped his knee with a little rubber hammer. Nothing. She tapped it a little harder, bunk, and up flew his foot right into her chin. This time, Dr. Mugwort did fall on the floor. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. It's funny, the author said he's more red than green. He's a frog, right? And frogs are green. Dr. Mugwort stood up and glared at him. Time for your shot, Froggy, she said. Just kidding. Then she gave him a gold star and a lollipop and said, you're a very healthy frog, and smiled. See, Mom, said Froggy, I told you I was fine. Even if you're feeling fine, it's still important to get a checkup from the doctor. Froggy stuck the gold star on his forehead and the lollipop in his mouth. Got dressed. Zip, zoop, zup, zup, zip. Then leapfrogged with his mother. Flop, 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 all the way to the exit. Hey, Mom, said Froggy. That was fun. Let's come back to see Dr. Mugwort real soon. They're leaping out of there. Not too soon, said Dr. Mugwort, waving goodbye. The end. My friends, I hope that you were able to relate to Froggy. I'm sure you have been to the doctor and they've checked your heart and your lungs, they've taken your temperature, just to check that everything's okay. No worries at all. My friends, I hope that you have a great rest of the day and keep up the great work. Until the next story time, I will see you guys very soon. Big hugs from me to you. Bye.